I think I'm gonna say to hell with the game music, and I'll just put my own stuff over it. Ooh. Oh, that's good. Alright. First things first. I'm pretty sure it was 3. Yeah, okay. Okay. That makes sense. I need to figure out what I'm going to do, or where I'm going to get, at least in this video, because I think figuring out a point to stop at is the most important thing. Because I do not want to have, like, I could play this game for actual hours, and I don't want to do that, because then I never want to play it again. Like, after I get to a certain point. Oh, I forgot that guy's there. This guy, I see, you're not sneaky. The other dude was at least sneaky about it. But there's no point in worrying about what you cannot control. I also came into this recording not knowing what I was going to say, so that kind of also throws a wrench into the plans. I don't know, I could make this like a really unusual video and talk about more serious topics. I might do that. Just because Hollow Knight, like, I don't need my complete focus so I can worry about what I'm talking about. And I can't really... I mean, I can do the same for a screen, but not to the same extent. Complete focus here. Okay, I already blew it. Oh yeah. The question is, what am I even talking about? I mean, one thing I guess that comes to mind is I really don't know how to talk to people. And it's not like I don't talk to... It's like I don't talk to people about how I feel, like, at all. And that's just like a problem with me being able to communicate my emotions. And it's not like... It's just how I grew up, where I'll be honest, I was bullied by my brother when I was growing up. As soon as I was born, ooh, bad voice crack, but as soon as I was born, he had it out for me, and one thing my dad told me is to never let them see you cry, because that means that what they're doing is they're getting to you, and it's working. I'm losing all of that Geo. That's a shame. And I was more emotional back then, because, I mean, when you're a kid, you're obviously gonna be... You're gonna cry when someone's being mean to you. That's just kind of how it works. But it got to the point where, like, I would cry, and then I wouldn't anymore. Like, I didn't let anything else get to me, because I didn't want them to know what they were doing was working. And that really did help. But not being able to express, like, when I was upset, oh shit, I think really threw off... It spawned me back here? It threw me off of, like, the normal amount of what someone should be emotionally able to do. Because I don't tell anyone how I'm doing or how I feel I think I said this already, but I just kind of don't like to talk about it. It's not something I feel good about. And recently that's kind of gotten in the way of some of my personal life, and I think I need to start being able to be honest with myself and kind of just say that, like, I do need help with expressing bad emotions, because I can express happiness. I giggled a little bit, you know, during the last video. That was fun. Like, I have no problem with that. It's when it comes to, like, crying, the last time I actually cried, like, because, you know, you can cry laughing and whatnot, but the last time I cried because I was sad was a year and a half ago. And it's because someone I knew and grew up with, and for a good portion of my life, I viewed them as a friend. They committed suicide, and that really puts it into perspective, like, what not telling people, like, the things that are going on in life, what that can do to someone. Because they were so lonely and they didn't feel like they could talk to anyone. And they thought that their only way out was to do that. And I'm not saying that I'm gonna, because I don't express myself, I'm not saying I'm doing that kind of stuff. I have mechanisms to help me cope, but none of them involve communicating with the people that I am closest to. So the general idea, I think, is that if I'm able to talk about my emotions to people I don't know, then I feel better about myself, because I don't feel like I'd be judged or, like, I don't know, because it doesn't, okay, I'm gonna be honest. I'm scared to talk about it with people I know, because I don't want to be judged about having these feelings. And these feelings are normal. Like, everyone has them, and it's completely normal. But I just feel like I am not doing something right, because I can't keep those emotions hidden like other people. And that's not really fair to say, because other people have different methods of, and I'm pretty sure they talk to other people. And I just don't feel like I can. So I think the first step in fixing that is just being honest with myself and starting to talk, even if it's to people I don't know, like this. Like, I don't know half the people on the other side of the screen that watch my videos. I know that, like, some of my friends watch my videos, so they'll probably watch this, and that'll be something. The first step that I'm gonna try and do is just kind of use, I guess I think the plan now is to use Hollow Knight videos as kind of like my update in life videos. So I'll play Hollow Knight, and I will kind of talk about things that aren't so great in life, just so that way I don't feel like I have to bottle up my emotions. And I'm not gonna, like, not all of them are gonna be like this. I'm sure there's gonna be some very happy videos. And I don't want, like, I'm not having, like, a victim mentality. I don't want that to be the takeaway of this video. Because these experiences, they're not unique just to me. Because hundreds of thousands, if not millions of people kind of feel the same way, and honestly, they have it a lot worse than I do. So just being in the position that I am, and just grateful that I can do this, because other people can't. They don't. Gosh, my voice is really cracking. They don't have a computer, they don't have an audience, they don't have half the stuff that I have. Some of them don't even have anyone in their lives. Ouch. So just knowing that I have someone in my life that I can talk to, I don't always talk. But knowing that is just, I have it so good compared to other people. And I just have to learn to take that opportunity and kind of use it to my advantage, because I don't want it to go to waste. I think it'd be wasteful if I didn't come on here and say the things that are going on in life and things that are kind of screwing with me mentally. But yeah, I guess the first thing that's been going on is, obviously, the reason why I'm making this video, I guess, or turned it into this, is because I could not tell people in my life the bad things that were happening. So, like, by the time this goes up, it would be 2 weeks ago, so it's like the first week of March. I couldn't get out of bed. I had a panic. I never had panic attacks before, so I had my very first one, and that just kind of sucks. I'm not gonna lie. If I had to describe it, it kind of felt like someone punched a hole in my chest and continuously punched. Ouch. Freak, dude, that hurt. But it just kind of felt like there was a giant hole in my stomach. But I couldn't tell the people in my life what was happening until I kind of just blew up at the person. I didn't tell him what I was doing. I kept it all to myself, and I pushed them away, and I definitely should not have. And looking back on it, it would have been so much easier and so much more, how do I say it? It would have been better for both of us, just for me mentally, and for them just not to be kept in the dark about stuff. If I had just told them flat out, like, I have problems, I've been having problems. And the panic attacks made it so I didn't get out of bed I didn't leave my room for around 36 hours. And that, I really don't like being in my room. I think your bedroom is meant for sleeping, so doing anything but sleeping or, like, work in your bedroom is kind of, like, weird to me. but I couldn't leave my bedroom because I felt like I couldn't move. And then I was also stressed about some of the stuff that I was saying earlier, like I was expecting a notification. I was stressed about that. And I didn't tell them what was going on either. And that just kind of spiraled into, I can't say what I want, so I'm just going to get angry, and I'm going to just be angry at you. And it's not even their fault. They had zero things to do with what was happening, and I just took out my anger on them. Oh shit. And I feel awful about it. It's better now. I've talked about it, and that's also why I'm making the video, because I promised that I would be more open about what's happening and not be afraid to tell them what's happening. So I think in order to help with that, I just need to tell. Talking with like random people on the internet is like the first step, I'd say, because it's not, I don't have to worry about being judged really badly, and if I do, so what? I don't know them. Like, move on. It's not a big deal. And if I can do that, then I feel like I can talk about it with people. So all of this is just kind of to say that I'm trying to be better. Like, figure out what you could work on in life and do something about it. Try and fix it. Even if it's something like waking up earlier, or ouch, what the hell? Or trying to be religious or something, or like me, trying to communicate with people. And I think if we could all change one thing about our lives that would just make it instantly better, then I mean, it just make life easier for everyone around you. So not only are you bettering yourself, but you are helping the people around you. Especially if it's like a social thing, like if you want to get out more because you are kind of a hermit and you need to go touch grass. There's nothing wrong with that, as long as you know that that's an issue of yours. So the first thing you need to do is figure it out. Like, figure out what you need to do to be better. And then you need to actually do something about it. So I've been getting into, I pray in the morning, and I pray at night, and then I work out, and I try and write down my feelings for the day. And I do that right before I go to bed. And doing that has kind of helped me feel more at peace with everything going on in life. I'm thinking, I think I'm going to beat Mantis Lords, and then kind of figure out if I want to do more, because I'm not going to make this a 30-minute video, hopefully. Maybe like a... Yeah. Oh, I do have to go down. I'm trying to keep the videos a little bit shorter than I have been. But I think one thing to do is just figure it out. And do something about it, because the last thing that I want to do is to be the reason or the cause for someone else's worry. Which is getting a lot easier to do the more I work on fixing my problem. That's about all I have for the rant this week, I guess. I'm gonna lock in for the Mantis Lords fight, and then I think I'll probably call it there.
Kika.
I love how I didn't know about this secret until I had around 150 hours. Like, there was so much I didn't know about the game. And then I looked at, like, all of the Lifeblood locations. Ooh, it's not a Benutty video without a nasty little burp in there. Sorry about that. But I looked at a video and it just showed me all of the Lifebloods. And I didn't know that was there. Alright, let's lock in here. Ah, shit. I say lock in, and then I instantly get hit. Well, hitless Mantis Lords is done, so. Oh, I don't have enough soul. Playing this in silence is kind of weird, I will say. Because I'm used to the absolute slapper that is the Mantis Lord's boss fight music. I'm picking at my face. Please let me itch my nose. Pretty please. Dude, my nose is itchy again. The other one. See, this is what I mean by, like, some of the health bars are glitched. I said that last time, and this one, it's not glitched, they just have different health bars from the giant red ones that are usually on the bottom. Ow. Jeez, dude. Which doesn't make sense, because there's other bosses that have multiple people, and they always have the independent health bars that are at the bottom and not over the character. Okay, I think I finally locked in here. These guys would get down, that'd be awesome. Ooh, yeah, there we go. I missed. Oh, I missed. Hi-ya! Yeah. Sorry about this, this kind of more sad video, but, it's not all bad.